This bride's dress seemed surprisingly simple, but then someone turned out the lights. As Rachel Venya took to the dance floor, she was wearing a classic white wedding dress. Although beautiful, didn't quite seem to be quite as spectacular as what had come before. But then the lights dimmed and her secret was revealed. Suddenly, she transformed into a true princess as she began to dance. Nico Al-Hakim and Rachel Venya were already internet famous before they got married in early 2017. Indeed, they each have hundreds of thousands of social media followers. And given their presence online, it's perhaps not that surprising that their big day was documented on the web. In fact, the couple even created a website especially for the occasion. This not only gave their fans a glimpse of their preparations, but also included some handy features for those who'd been invited to attend. In particular, it featured both an RSVP form and a clock counting down the days until the event. Not only that, but there was also a lineup of all the bridesmaids and groomsmen. All 14 of them appeared on the website, decked out in black and with a headshot so that people would recognize them when the time came. And of course, a couple so popular on social media couldn't get hitched without their very own hashtag. Fortunately, the website provided a suggestion for that too. Specifically, it encouraged guests to include hashtag #NicoRachelWedding when posting any photos of the occasion online. And while Rachel and Nico wouldn't have been alone in wanting to produce a celebration that would absolutely stun their guests, perhaps only their nearest and dearest could have expected the level of extravagance on display during the proceedings. What's more, all the couple's many internet fans could be party to the big day too. That's because they uploaded a 23-minute long video documenting their day to YouTube, which has since had a staggering 2.7 million views. The clip showcases not just the extravagant setting for the reception, but also all the entertainment and festivities put on for their Disney-themed event. And from the video, it's clear that a breathtaking amount of detail had been put into its planning. Not only that, but the couple had seemingly pulled out all the stops to ensure that every feature both fitted their Disney theme and looked utterly beautiful. First, the video takes the viewer around the room where the wedding will take place, showing off the magnificent decorations. There's even what appears to be a cake in the shape of an enormous Disney castle, which nearly touches the ceiling and visibly glows inside when the lights in the room are low. Then we get to see the bridesmaids, who are wearing lilac-colored princess-inspired dresses with giant bows on the back. Naturally, they all look stunning. But it's the groom's choice of costume that pretty much has to be seen to be believed. That's because Nico has been stepping out in an incredibly intricate Prince Charming outfit, which replicates the costume of the animated hero right down to the fringing. Well, it wouldn't be a true Disney-themed wedding if the groom wasn't styled as a fairy tale prince. As the groom walks down the aisle carrying a blue and white bouquet, ballerinas in light blue dresses dance behind him. Then the grand white gates at the back of the room open to reveal something truly spectacular. It's a carriage adorned with flowers, just like Cinderella's. And who's inside? The bride, Rachel, of course. But she's certainly not wearing a Cinderella dress. Her costume perfectly echoes the famous outfit of yet another Disney heroine. Yes, she's wearing a full Snow White costume, complete with bright red cloak. And understandably, many guests have their phones out ready to take pictures as the bride steps out of the elaborate carriage and into the aisle. But the most astonishing part of the wedding that was already pretty special was still to come. During the reception, the guests watched a performance by two dancers who can be seen in the video doing an elaborate routine to the James Arthur track, "Say You Won't Let Go." Then finally, it was time for the married couple's first dance. Before the special moment, the bride had changed into a white wedding gown fit for a princess. And while the dress was certainly magnificent enough by itself, something truly magical happened after the lights were turned low. As she started to dance, the dress lit up. If it wasn't a fairy tale wedding already, then it certainly was now. The groom, still in his Prince Charming outfit, shared the special moment with his princess bride, who illuminated the room with her amazing outfit. And given the sheer splendor of the day, and that first dance in particular, it's perhaps no wonder that the video garnered so much attention online. What's more, the couple received a tidal wave of praise for their incredible wedding in the comments section. "Every girl's wedding dream," one user wrote, and that sentiment was echoed by another commenter who seemed utterly overawed by the whole event. "Never seen a wedding as incredible, marvelous, beautiful as the wedding that I'm watching right now, Nico Rachel Wedding," they wrote. Other people, though, seem to be more concerned with the costs involved in putting on a wedding of such grandeur. "Man, I'd like to see the work that went into this," another YouTube user wrote. "Also, I wonder how much money this wedding costs. Probably so damn much." Certainly, such a dazzling day couldn't have come cheap, but many would argue that it was worth it. And it seems as if Rachel and Nico might just have their happily ever after too, as they've since announced on Instagram that they're expecting a baby. Aww. Please share this video with your friends below.